Hi everyone, my name is Burgess. This is my personal intro for terrain and elevation as part of the Penn State GEOG480 program this summer. I'm based in the DC area now, but I grew up all over the country as a Navy brat and continued moving as a Navy dad. I received my master's in international relations at the Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies, where I focused on geostrategy. I've worked across government, national security, and mapping. Recently, I founded my own strategic consulting firm, which is what brings me to this program. When I'm not studying, I'm growing my company, acquiring skills, developing clients, and building a strategy. I'm also raising a 5-year-old son whose hobbies typically involve anything outside. I also spend a lot of time outdoors myself. A few years ago, I took an intro to mountaineering course in the Cascades, and I've been hooked ever since. I am currently training for a summit of Mount Rainier later this summer. My geospatial background started as a product of growing up in southwest Utah, where I spent as much time as I could backpacking across the mountains and deserts. Later, while working in disaster response and ecotourism in the Philippines, I led hydrographic surveys of the local reefs. During my time in the Navy, I became a land navigation instructor, and the irony of that is not lost on me. During my master's program, I worked on geocoding for the University of Maryland's Global Terrorism Database. I also applied OSINT and GeoWint workflows at the Middle East Media Research Institute and worked under DoD as an imagery analyst. At the moment, I'm sharpening my Python skills to build a LiDAR tool to fetch, convert, and analyze elevation data for real-world mapping projects. My main goal for this course is to get better at making maps that actually tell stories based on turning raw data into something clear and useful. I'm hoping to sharpen the skills I need for projects I'm working on right now and also to grow the toolkit that I'll use going forward. Like I kind of alluded to, I'm a big fan of the outdoors, especially anything under the water. So I was a dive guide in the Philippines for a little over the year. Afterwards, when I joined the Navy, I moved to San Diego and was diving there quite a bit, but also took up spearfishing and lobster diving as well. And now, living in DC, don't do a whole lot of that, but I'm currently looking for some tech diving courses, perhaps down in Florida, that I'm going to take over the summer, and trying to combine that with some geospatial skills to do some mapping of deep water reefs.